Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. We're at the greatest muscle car show in the planet. Correct, Rosemont Convention Center, the Muscle Car and Corvette National. And I'm here with two brothers, Ron and Rich. What's your last name?
George.
George. And they've got a couple of cars. Show them the hat. 43 Junior we just videoed, so if you want to see that video, go see that one. But the problem here is that the father has got them both connected to Mopars right off the bat. Is that accurate, guys? So we're going to have, we had Rich do the 43 Junior car. We're going to have Ron do that car. I'm going to grab the camera as I usually do. Thanks, Mark. So what is the car that we're seeing now that Dad has hooked you on the family with the Mopars?
It's a 1965 Plymouth Formula S Barracuda.
But there's something unique about it. What's so unique about this one? Why is it sitting in the very first slot?
This car is all original. It's unrestored, and it has 5,800 miles on it. And I'm the original owner of the car. Purchased it from the original dealer. And
so what kind of occasion do you actually take it out when you only have 58 miles?
This is the first time
miles?
it's been shown.
Okay, the very first time. So, like, did you get married in this car or something and put it away? Or? All right, okay,
No.
all right. Nobody's died in this car or
No,
anything. And it's
no,
had a
it's
bad
been in
memory.
my garage.
Been in your garage,
yep.
unrestored. But you not only have taken this car, you've loved this car because you have stuff like this.
This is an original dealer banner.
Look at this.
Along with this one here too. This would have been in the showroom back in about 1964.
And by the way, there's the car they both own. That's right, it's actually Richard Petty's car that he drag raced in. And you can hear Rich talk about that one. There's Richard Petty with the drag race car. We'll talk about that, but right now we're focusing on this one. So you can see that other video if you need to, but let's take a look at the front end of that. 65, was it the first Barracuda?
64, the car was introduced in April.
Okay.
And kind of like a half-year model.
Okay.
Because it was introduced late. And then the 65 was the first year that they came out with the Formula S package.
So how did you end up, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Which has the 273 Commando motor, the 4-barrel Commando motor. 14-inch tires with special hubcaps and Blue Streak tires on it.
Well, who ordered this car?
This was actually, I purchased it from the original dealer. So he had the car, and I bought it from him.
And the S again, you just said
Formula
it.
S.
Formula
yeah.
S.
Mm-hmm. Those are the original Goodyear Blue Streak tires, 14-inch Goodyear Blue Streak tires.
Blue Streak. You know, I recall Red Streak. I don't recall Blue Streak. I haven't been to a few car shows in my day.
These were something that I believe they were pretty much designed for these cars for Chrysler by Goodyear.
Okay, let's take an overall look at the side of this car. I'm going to move back so people can get the hang of this. The one thing, I'm going to move back even farther. Right there. So, Ron, look at the, I mean, does the back window just draw you in? I mean, it couldn't be a cooler back window of any car, right?
Yeah, that back window, I believe, I know back then it was like the largest production window.
Look at that thing. Is this a Tarpon?
No, this is a Barracuda.
I knew it was a Barracuda. Why would you have a Tarpon for a Barracuda? Of course. I don't even know what a Tarpon is, quite honestly. Look at the back end of that.
And you notice the tip on there, it has a single exhaust. It's a special exhaust system, a large single exhaust system.
Look at that. Let me let the camera catch up to that. It's trying to figure out, there it is. Trying to figure out what to grab on. Let me show that from the side. That's interesting with the large wide exhaust. Those are some really, this is like jewelry, these taillights, right?
And right here on the bumper, you can see the Shipley motor sales. That's
where it came from?
Mr. Shipley, yep.
And how long did Mr. Shipley hold this car?
Into the 80s.
Into the 80s.
That's when I purchased it.
So he didn't drive it, you didn't drive it.
Not much.
Does this car not start? Is there some reason why?
No, it runs.
Okay, well, we're going to prove that. We're going to first go to the interior. We are going to prove that it starts because people are thinking, we got to see some of that. All right, let me, I'm curious, you've got something on the side of the door here. What is this? This is the original
That would have been, I believe, an oil change sticker.
All right, okay.
Back in the day.
From back in the day.
Yeah.
This whole car is basically back in the day. Oh. Barracuda. The original radio.
Original factory floor mats. Plymouth emblem on them.
Wow. That's great.
It has the tachometer. That's part of the Formula S package.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. Let's open the hood. The blue streak tires. How cool is that? It's got a lot of room under here.
This one's equipped with power brakes. It has manual steering.
They've got the 273 Commando. Mm-hmm. Did the S mean anything as far as?
That was what came with the Commando engine as part of the package.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around some of these things and not trip, like so.
It also had a sway bar on the front end, special torsion bars on it, heavy-duty suspension.
Okay,
Yep.
that was part of the S package.
Part of the S package.
Okay, let me let the camera catch up there. All right, let's start it to show people that it actually runs. Did I get the mileage on there? Let me show people the mileage one more time.
Yes.
We might be finding out why there's only 5,800 miles on this thing. There it is. It actually runs. Nice little rumble. It's got a nice little rumble, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, let's shut it off for a second. We've proved the point. Let me get that mileage one more time, just so people can kind of take that in. 5804. Wow. So let's shut it up. I've got one final question for you.
Chuck the hood.
Yeah, sure. So, your brother can jump in if you like. So, what occasion do you think Richie's going to take this car out on next if this is like his first show with this car? I mean, what has to happen better than the muscle car on Corvette National? What would get him out?
It may go back in the garage for a long, long time.
Ron, George, do you have kids?
Yes.
So you're gonna let
daughters.
them get? You got 2 daughters. So
Yes.
when they get married, they're gonna be able to take this car on the from the church.
We'll have to put some thought into that one. Yeah.
Okay, girls, no luck there. I was trying to work there for you. Hey, thanks for being on My Car Story.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.